This may sound a little crazy, mainly because it is, but I was at Dollar Tree the other day and I found hair lightener. I assume that this is a knockoff of Sun-In. And full disclosure, I did a review of Sun-In a few years ago, and it is not like your 80s Sun-In when you would get orange hair after using it. I actually spray this in my hair before I go for a run or before I go play in the pool or something like that, and it does a really nice job of lightening my hair during the summertime. Now this summer I haven't done anything to my hair yet. It is July. I am very curious, is this $1.25 hair lightener the same as Sun-In, and will it do a good job? The other kind of roadblock for me right now is that, number one, my hair is really short, so I hope it shows. But ever since I turned 48, I'm 50 now, my hair is going gray really fast. So I'm curious if the blonde is even gonna show up. I think it will. I think there's still enough of my normal color hair that I can get some blonde streaks in it. Dollar Tree hair lightener versus Sun-In. Extreme close up. Okay, spritz on damp hair, damp hair, check. Spritz, spritz, spritz. Check, check, check. Ooh, this smells good. I don't see anywhere on this bottle where it says you can actually activate this with a blow dryer like Sun-In does. It says you're supposed to put it on and then go out in the sun, and that's exactly what I have planned today. We are in a heat wave here in DC, so we're like 100-degree temperatures, and I have a full day of yard work and gardening planned, and then I'm gonna go for a run, so there is plenty of opportunity for what I just put on my hair to activate. So I will show you that afterwards. Of course, first I'm gonna put on a ton of bug spray because the mosquitoes are crazy out here. And then you see this lily white skin, and I have a nice farmer tan going, so lots of sunscreen as well. I wrote out the top 5 ingredients in both Sun-In and the Dollar Tree hair lightener, and you can see that water and peroxide are the exact same. They're the top 2 ingredients in both products. Now the other ones you can see in Sun-In, there's aloe, lemon, and chamomile. I'm assuming those could be there to make it smell nice. They could also be there to keep your hair from getting too damaged. In Dollar Tree, I see castor oil, polysorbate 20, and fragrance. Castor oil, I guess, could be there to help protect your hair. I looked up polysorbate 20, and that's kind of an emulsifier. And then fragrance, that pretty much says it all. It's there to smell nice. And I will say that hair lightener stuff smells pretty nice. All in all, though, they should lighten the same, right? Because it's water and peroxide as the top 2 ingredients. I do believe that Sun-In might have a little bit of advantage in keeping your hair healthier because of the aloe, the lemon, and the chamomile, because these products seem to be a little bit more, well, they're not as natural, I guess, as the Sun-In products, but we shall see. Before you get too impressed with the blondness of this hair, and I do hope that you're impressed because this is pretty blonde. I hope the camera's picking it up. You might notice that my hair is actually a little bit longer than it was in that other video as well. And unfortunately, this Dollar Tree hair lightener is not the result of the blonde or the fast growth of this hair. I actually shot that video probably about 6 or 7 weeks ago, and here's what happened. I saw absolutely zero change. I did think, however, I was like, this isn't a really fair test. My hair is super duper short, so I'm gonna wait a week. So I did. I waited another week or 2 and did it again. And by that point, unfortunately, my hair had started to lighten a little bit more just naturally in the sun. So I actually thought that that might give the hair lightener, this Dollar Tree hair lightener, maybe a little boost. But it didn't. I put it all over my hair again. I went outside, did my yard work, did my run, did all that kind of stuff, and absolutely nothing. Therefore, the blondness that you're seeing before you is really due to me spending hours and hours outside this summer. I have probably spent more time outside this summer than I have in decades. That's mainly because I've had a larger garden than I've had in a very long time, so I have spent tons of time out there weeding and picking and trimming and doing all sorts of stuff. Every summer I do go for lots of runs outside. I love being in the pool in the summer. My hair does lighten up pretty naturally in the summer, so I really did think that this hair lightener would just give it a boost that it normally gets, kind of the same way that Sun-In does. So why did it not work? Well, you did see that peroxide is one of the main ingredients, and according to the World Wide Web, peroxide can lose its potency over time. So I'm just wondering if maybe this stuff sat on the store shelves for months and months and months, or maybe in a warehouse for months and months, and the peroxide just did not work. Breaking news. I wanted to pop on really quickly because I noticed that as I was editing that clip and I kept referring to my blonde hair, that in that lighting, my hair does not look very blonde. You're probably thinking, he is crazy. That is some brown hair. So I think it's because the lighting was super dark or something, but I did find a little bit better lighting in my house. And as you can see, my hair did get very blonde this summer. Now, unfortunately, again, this blonde is in no way thanks to the Dollar Tree hair lightener gods. Okay, glad I got all that squared away. Now back to our after school special. Blonde. If I am rating this hair lightener on a scale of 1 to 5 Malibu Barbies like I did in my Sun-In video, then I would give it 1. And I really only give it 1 Malibu Barbie because there is a potential that it is old and it just was ineffective and that maybe a bottle of fresh hair lightener would indeed work. As a side note, I did check on my old friend's Sun-In at Target a couple of weeks ago. This is probably the first summer since I did that video that I did not put this on my hair because I was really trying to do an honest review on this hair lightener. But again, this stuff really does work. It's not old school 80s burn, turn your hair orange kind of Sun-In. When I checked on this at Target a few weeks ago, it was up to almost $10. I think when I did the review, like, I can't remember, 2 or 3 years ago, it was like $3 or something like that. But whoa, $10 for this bottle? I guess that's still cheaper than maybe hair dye or whatever. But that's pretty expensive, especially compared to what it was in 1980 or in the 80s when it was like $1, maybe like $1.25, which is kind of the prices of this hair lightener. Let me know in the comments below if you've tried this hair lightener, and I especially want to hear from you if you had different results than I did. Go ahead and snoop around on my YouTube channel. I've got lots of other product reviews and I've got lots of 80s inspired recipes that are all vegan. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, have a totally awesome day.